Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Green again, and with another lesson in Algebra 1. And we're looking at linear equations and the effect of linear equations and things like that. And today I want to investigate the concept of slope. What is slope? Well, slope is how much a hill goes up or down. A slope is how much a ramp has to go up for a wheelchair. Okay? It's really something that's important to know. If you were a big rig driver, you want to know the slope of a hill because if it's too steep, your brakes might overheat. Okay? It might cause you to really have problems slowing down on that hill, and you might run into something at the bottom. So you want to know how steep a hill is. Okay? So that's what we're going to talk about is the slope of something. Now, there's a formula for slope. I do not want you to be confused by this formula. I see those little numbers at the bottom and they're going, what are those? It's mathematicians hell they're trying to throw at me. Yeah, I know I just said hell, but it's mathematicians trying to throw something bad at me. Think of it this way. That is a point. It's the point x1, y1. Why am I calling it 1? Because it's the first one. How about this one? That would be another point. X2, Y2. It's another point. Just two separate points that you need to consider. So let's go ahead and look at this. What? I changed the formula here. I put this little triangular looking thing in front of it. Well, that triangle means the change. The change in y divided by the change in x. Or delta y divided by delta x. Why am I telling you this? As you go forward in mathematics, you're going to see this more than you're going to see the slope formula. Why? Because this represents the slope of a line. Okay? And remember, I've told you before, mathematicians are a lazy sort. We don't like writing much, and this delta x and delta y helps us write it in a little bit of a abbreviated form. Okay? So let's go forward. Some of you might remember doing this in the past and you called it the rise over the run. If that helps you remember which way to put the x and the where to put the x and the y, great. The x's are the run and the y's are the rise. Well, they don't really rise, but yeah, yes, that helps you remember it. Then use it that way. Okay? Just make certain you're getting them in the right order. Cool? Another way of finding it is if I'm given a line like this, all I gotta do is locate 2 points on there. It doesn't matter what 2 points it is. I'm not even gonna try to find out what these 2 points are. I'm gonna count the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. It went up 4. I'm gonna count the boxes going over. 1, 2, 3. It went over 3. Rise 4, run 3, 4 over 3, my slope. Ta-da. Okay? Anything going this way is positive. Anything going that way is negative. It's simple as that. So easy way for you to determine slope. Now, you got to use the formula occasionally. I'm going to show you this both ways here. I'm going to use this one as my 1's and this one as my 2's to begin with. Okay? So I'm going to say y2, that's a 9, minus y1, that's a 2. Where'd that come from? Well, there's the 9, there's the 2. Okay? Y2 minus y1 divided by 7 minus 1. And what do I get? I get 7 over 6. Leave it like this as a fraction. Don't try to do anything else with it. That's the slope. You can use this to count up and over. It helps, okay? To leave it as a fraction. Now, just because I said I was going to do it both ways, what if this was 2 and this one was 1? Would it make a difference? Well, let's see here. I would have 2 minus 9 divided by 1 minus 7. Well, 2 minus 9 is a minus 7. 1 minus 7 is a minus 6. And I got a negative divided by a negative. That becomes a positive 7 over 6. Guess what? I got the same value here, didn't I? Did it matter which one was first and which one was second? No. Does it matter y over x? Yes. Does it matter that you keep them in the right order? Yes. Notice this is my 9 and my 7. That's this point here. And this is my 2 and my 1. This is this point here. Notice that's that 2 and that 1. It's this point here, 9 and my 7. That's what matters. If you keep them in that order, keep them together like that, you won't have any problems at all. Okay? Let's try this one over here. 0 minus 3 divided by negative 1 minus negative 5. Yep, negative, negative. That means it's a positive, right? 0 minus 3 is a negative 3, right? And negative 1 plus 5 is a 4. So I got negative 3 over 4. Done. That's my slope. Negative 3 over, that means it goes down 3 and over 4. It's going to go like this. Yes, that's a negative slope. Yes, that's what it means. 7 over 6, that means it's going to go up 7 and over 6. Guess what? It means it's going to do like that. Yes, that's what it means. That's how you can find these. Okay? Couple more here. 3 minus a negative 1 divided by 0 minus 5. Well, minus a negative, that becomes a positive. That's a 4. And 0 minus 5 is a negative 5. Once again, a negative number. I'm going to go down 4 and over 5. Would it matter if I went up 4 and to the left 5? I always just like going to the right. It always helps me. Don't know why. But that would be my slope in this situation. Okay? Let's try another one. Negative 5 minus 2 divided by 6 minus 6. Well, negative 5 minus 2, that's equal to a negative 7. 6 minus 6 is equal to a 0. Uh-oh, I got a problem. Can we divide by 0? What happens when we divide by 0? Your calculator goes absolutely berserkly nuts, doesn't it? It's an invalid number. You can't divide by 0. You can never divide by 0. So what happens in this situation? Here's my y and here's my x-axis. Y, x. So we're going to go up 7 from this point here. Up 7. Oh, I'm sorry, from this point here. Down 7 and over 0. Guess what? My line must be straight up and down. This is a vertical line. It has an undefined slope. Undefined. Now, there is a line that goes across this way. A horizontal line, that one has a 0 slope. That's the difference between the two. Okay? 0 slope goes straight across, undefined goes straight up and down. It's easy to do. Let's do a couple more here. So 5 minus a negative 2 divided by 3 minus a negative 2. Well, minus a negative, that means we're going to be adding here, and we're going to get 7 over 5. Leave it like that. It's a fraction. It works. 9 minus a negative 1 divided by negative 5 minus 4. Well, plus plus, this is equal to a 10 divided by a minus 9. Leave it like that. It's a fraction. It works. Okay? Negative 2 minus a negative 5 divided by 4 minus 8. Okay? Plus plus, I'm going to get a 3 divided by 4. Negative 4. Leave it like that. It's a fraction. Now, after doing the subtractions, would I ever change these numbers? If I could reduce the fraction, I might reduce it, but I'm never going to turn it into a decimal number. I want to leave it as a fraction. Okay? Well, good. Hopefully slope doesn't confuse you too badly. If you have any questions, make certain you're coming to tutoring. I expect to see you in Class Connect. Talk to you next time. Bye.